Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are waiting for a personality, Katie, I'm sorry. Where have I been? Hi, Sussex Squad. I'm back. Did you miss me? Y'all, what is going on in the royal family? I know what you're saying, Tisa. What's going on? Lying, conniving, all those things. But at the end of the day, we've been so focused on Harry and William at it, Kate and Meghan at it, everybody, The thing we need to find out is what is going on between Kate and Camilla? It looks like Camilla has banished Kate and kept her in her place. And William is happy to let Camilla have a go at her. You guys, what am I talking about, right? We all know that the Wales marriages seem to be on the rocks, not like Harry and Meghan that are generally working at different things. They're trying to say that they have some type of what do you call it? They're having some type of marital difficulties because they're doing different events. That is different from Meghan being banned from Harry's events. Personally, I think it's a great thing. Meghan is more showbiz. Harry wants to do more charity things, like when he was like a prince of the realm. Okay, fine, right? As long as Meghan don't go missing from any maybe sort of kind of maybe cancer. But honestly, we were so focused on that. We haven't looked at something very, very obvious that's happening. For one, Camilla and Kate have been going at it. Camilla just released something last week saying, I never said that Meghan was the one that made Kate cry. And how dare you do that? And I thought that was very odd because even if Camilla didn't say it, we can all say that she was probably the one that helped feed it into the system. Again, I know at that time Kate's mom was doing the most, but Camilla never liked Meghan, and Camilla seems to be one of the royal, not one of the royal races, right? But hear me out on this. Does nobody think it's odd that Camilla and Kate are not allowed to be at the same events anymore? And that Camilla, because she's the queen, always goes to the most important event. I've been noticing this for a while. First of all, Camilla's been giving all of Kate's jewels out. And by all of Kate's jewels, I mean the stolen jewels the royal family took. But Kate doesn't have access to the royal jewels anymore. Kate and Camilla have been fighting a lot. Once Kate actually showed up at that flower show, once Charles was coronated, Kate and Camilla have been at odds. I think Charles is mad at her. And you know that Rottweiler is going to go after anybody Charles is mad at. But just hear this. What's the one thing that we know for a fact that Kate did that got under Camilla's skin? And she did it as an F you to Camilla to let her know you stay in her place. And it seems like Camilla has been, ever since she became queen, saying, no, baby, I'm going to stay. You're going to stay in whatever place I want. Think about it. The one thing Camilla wanted to prevent, the one thing that Camilla even made all these weird rules about, the one thing that was so weird, I'll tell you what, the coronation. Remember when Camilla said that none of royalty and their family could wear their jewels and garbs and stuff? That's because Camilla's family doesn't have any jewels or garbs. Well, not yet. I'm sure Charles gave her a lot. I wonder if Charles could, he'd probably give her some of Diana's stuff and Camilla will wear it. But honestly, she said, okay, nobody can wear their jewels. Then she said, guess what? It's going to be cocktail only because she wanted to make sure that her family and bloodline wasn't overshown. Now, let me just say this. I don't blame Camilla for that. I would do the same thing if it was my family too. Baby, I'm here now. And my family's going to be respected on par. Okay. I blame Camilla for being racist, xenophobic, disrespectful, all this other stuff that people say she is. Okay. Kate, and she also said nobody can wear tiaras because her own family didn't have tiaras. Kate and William showed up late. Kate and Williams released a video about the coronation. Kate showed up with a sequined crown. She said it was a headband, it was a full on tiara, and in her robes. She showed up looking like she was queen. Okay? Between Kate and Camilla, it's sad to say, but sometimes Kate does upstage Camilla when she dresses. Sometimes she looks just as funny as Camilla. Camilla never forgot that. Y'all remember when Camilla was being coronated and she was sitting there looking at that crown, inching away. She couldn't even sit still. She literally looked like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. My precious. It was very odd to see, what is it, 30, 40 years of scheming, conniving, sleeping your way to the top, finally to actually turn out to be something. So she was very, very happy and waiting for that moment. And that made all of the indignity, all the disgrace, all of the much earned ridicule from the public. But also, I'm sure they all treated her like a dog. She was a Rottweiler. She was a woman that had been passed around, and she had a face. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. And she wasn't loved in the kingdom. So for Kate to go and take away that moment, and then as a 1-2 punch, once Charles was coronated, Charles's first visit was to the flower show. Apparently, Charles loves the flower show. And Kate, by herself, made an emergency visit. Not emergency, but she made a last minute visit, just popping up. Okay. Charles was so mad. Camilla was mad. Then there were a bunch of odd articles for the next 3 weeks saying, it's weird. Charles is so jealous about Kate. Why Charles so jealous about Kate? Why can't he let it go? What's going on? And I remember saying, you are going to pay for this, Kate. And now after Kate's cancer and Camilla's chest cold, and some people are like, why would Camilla lie about her chest colds? I'll tell you why Camilla will lie about the chest cold, because the royals lie about everything. They even lied about why Queen Elizabeth passed away. They lied about Philip. They just lie because, like, they have some weird thing that we don't understand that's probably going to matter in their minds 100 years from now, but we don't understand it, right? So at the end of the day, the point of the matter is Kate, ever since then, and ever since Kate showed out, Camilla's been doing the most. Let's not forget that she let Rose come into the court, right? Let's not forget she bought William's mistress front and center. Let's not forget that when William tried to phase Kate out, um, Camilla was right there being a helping hand. So how does this come into play? You guys, why doesn't anybody else see it? Because I definitely see it. And I actually want to talk about it, okay? Look at what just happened at the state dinner. Now, I know they said Camilla had a chest cold, but if you had a chest cold and you're recovering, why wouldn't you go to the welcome reception? Kate, who may or may not be suffering, may or may not be recovering, may or may not have even ever had cancer, depending on who you believe, and I don't believe them. Kate then came in during the reception, dressed to the nines, looking healthy as a horse. She could have honestly just gone to the dinner. You know, she wanted to. She wanted to wear the jewels. She wanted to draw attention. She wanted to do everything. She wasn't invited to the dinner. Sophie was, Anne was, all the royal women were. She had to go back home. And then Camilla came looking healthy as a horse, right? Camilla came looking healthy as a horse, and she set up shop. So, what do we think about this? I think a few things. I think all these things can be true at once. I think William can be sick of Kate. I think William wants to divorce Kate. I think William looks at his dad and he's like, okay, well, you did it to my mom, and I had children for the crown, and now I have children for the crown, and now I want to be able to go and find my Camilla, somebody that makes this life worth living, someone that's my best friend, my confidant. Okay, but then when you look at the fact that he's sick of her, you look at the fact that Kate basically declared war on Charles and Camilla, literally thought that her and Carol were running the show. Carol got exposed for being a broke joke. I do believe Camilla exposed that. And the fact that now at royal events, Camilla is not on the same carpet as Kate, and they are the ones that have that friction. I don't know. I feel like there's something really, really behind it. And I'm surprised that nobody's ever looked into that before. On top of that, we also have these people running interference for Kate and William, saying that, I'm sorry, running interference for William, saying that Williams had a hard go for the year and we need to cut him some slack. William, the only person that looks like he's the sickest but is not sick, has had a harder year than his wife, suffering from cancer, and his dad suffering from looking like Bram Stoker's Dracula. I don't know, you guys. I know some people think it's a little bit far fetched, but it is what it is, and it is 100% happening. Again, here's Camilla posing with the royalty. She looks right as rain. She actually looks healthier than we've seen her look in a long time, truth be told. She looks right as rain. Uh, Kate showed up dripping in burgundy. I will say, I thought Kate actually looked nice. I don't think this maroon is necessarily her color. I feel like she should have gone with something a little bit cooler. But for Kate, okay, I take it back. Kate looks a fool. Like, Kate just always looks like, I don't know. This makes her look so stout. Kate's a tall woman. I don't know. I just don't like it. She always dresses like she's in a jacket, and she wore the Diana choker and the Diana earrings. I can't help but think that was also an FU to Camilla to wear the Diana choker and earrings, trying to invoke Diana's memory at a thing where Camilla was supposed to be front and center. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I really don't know. I know that if Kate was well enough to be there and looking bright as rain, I know that she probably wanted so bad to be invited um, back to the dinner. I know she wants to be front and center. The fact that she is not allowed to now share space with Camilla, I really do think that there is something to it. On top of that, also, you know what actually interesting happened too? On top of that, I really do feel like, yeah, there's something more going up play. You guys, in 2025, I really do think this Game of Thrones is going to happen. The only thing that could change things is if Charles falls so suddenly ill and then Camilla is no longer queen. Or she can't be the queen mother, and Kate ascends to be the queen. I actually am interested to see what happens once Kate ascends to be the queen, because just hear me out. Just hear me out. When Kate ascends to be the queen, right? All bets are off. She doesn't, you can't divorce a sitting queen. She won't need William anymore. She won't need to kiss William's butt. She might even get a lover. I don't know, but I am interested to see how much things go crazy and Kate actually does grow a pair once she ascends to be queen. Again, it's going to be horrible for everybody involved, but I'd love to see them infighting. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? Do you think that I'm reading into this too much? I know that, again, this red is not Kate's color. The coat looks a little bit stupid. It looks old fashioned. It looks dowdy, but Kate plays the long game. It won't matter what she's wearing in 100 years, because in 100 years, nobody will know what was fashionable and what wasn't fashionable. And Kate just wants to look like her ancestors before her. Interestingly enough, I find it odd that David and Victoria Beckham actually got awarded for them sniping at Harry. How did they get awarded for them sniping at Harry? Well, it's quite simple. Um, they got awarded for sniping at Harry, but it's quite simple why that actually happened. Because at the end of the day, they started leaking all the stuff. They wouldn't talk to Harry. They wouldn't talk to Meghan. And Harry actually cut David and Victoria off. And it's so odd to me that now they're being honored well, not honored, but they're being invited to the state banquet. And it looks like David Beckham actually might get his knighthood. So at the end of the day, Harry just better stick to American friends, because it seems like everybody that he knew in the UK is just obsessed with being recognized by the royal family. But anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about my theory about Kate and Camilla. And listen, Sussex Squad, if you're watching this, I will be uploading all this week about the Sussexes. Okay. And of course, the Royals. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.